There's something I need to tell you and you're not going to like it, but you need to hear it because if you don't, you're going to keep making the same damn mistakes over and over. Again, you think you've got time, you think tomorrow's waiting for you like it's some kind of gift, but here's the truth: tomorrow isn't promised to you. It's a lie you tell yourself to justify being lazy, to justify staying in bed when you know you should be up working, grinding, pushing yourself beyond your limits. Yeah, I've made mistakes, MX. Too many to count. I've fallen, I've failed, I've screwed up so badly that I thought I'd never get back up, but here I am still, standing still, fighting. Why? Because I know that discipline is the only thing that's going to save me. It's the only thing that's going to pull me out of the pit I dug for myself, and it's the only thing that's going to save you. Too, you're sitting there feeling sorry for yourself, wallowing in regret, in pain, in sadness, and you know what that's fine. Feel it, let it wash over you, but don't you dare let it keep you down. Don't you dare let it break you. You have to use that pain, that sadness as fuel. Let it light a fire under your ass and get you moving, because if you don't, if you just sit there waiting for something to change, you're gonna wake up one day and realize that your life passed you by and you didn't do a damn thing with it. Discipline is about making the hard choices, the tough calls, the decisions that everyone else is too scared to make. It's about getting up every single day and doing what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like it, even when it hurts, even when you think you can't take another step, because that's what separates the strong from the weak, the winners from the losers, the ones who make it from the ones who don't. You think discipline is some kind of punishment. You think it's about suffering, about denying yourself the things you want. You're wrong. Discipline is freedom, it's power, it's control over your own life. It's knowing that no matter what happens, you've got the strength, the will, the determination to push through it. It's knowing that you don't have to rely on anyone else to get where you want to go, because you've got everything you need right here inside you. But it's not going to be easy. It's going to be the hardest thing you've ever done. It's going to test you in ways you can't even imagine. It's going to break you down, strip you of everything you thought you were, and force you to rebuild yourself from the ground up. But that's the point. That's how you grow. That's how you become something more than you are. You're going to wake up every day with a choice: stay in bed, let the world pass you, be you, or get up and fight for what you want. And that's where discipline comes in, because it's not just about doing what's easy, what's comfortable. It's about doing what's necessary, what's right, what's going to take you where you need to go. And yeah, it's going to hurt. It's going to make you question everything you thought you knew about yourself. It's going to make you want to quit, to give up, to go back to the way things were. But you can't, because if you do, you're going to lose everything. You're going to lose your self-discipline. Is the only thing that's going to keep you from falling apart, from giving in to the darkness that's always lurking at the edges of your mind. I know what it's like to be there, to be in that place where everything feels hopeless, where it feels like no matter how hard you try, nothing's ever going to change. But that's just your mind playing tricks on you. That's just the weakness inside you trying to take control. You have to fight, you have to push back, and you have to keep pushing no matter how hard it gets, no matter how much it hurts, because the truth is nobody's going to do it for you. No is going to come along and save you from yourself. You have to be your own savior. You have to be the one who gets up every day and decides to keep going, to keep fighting, to keep working no matter what. Because if you Don't if you give in, if you let yourself be defeated, then you're just another casualty, another person who let life get the best of them. You don't want that, I know you. Don't you want more? You want to be more, but wanting isn't enough. You have to be willing to put in the work, to make the sacrifices, to endure the pain, because that's what discipline is. It's not just about showing up, it's about showing up when you don't want to, when everything inside you is screaming to quit, to take the easy way out. And don't think for a second that it's going to be a smooth ride. It's not. It's going to be rough. It's going to be ugly. You're going to stumble. You're going to fall. You're going to make mistakes. But that's okay, because every time you fall, every time you screw up, you're going to learn something. You're going to get stronger. You're going to get better, but only if you get back up, only if you keep going. You see, discipline isn't something you're born with, it's something you earn every single day. It's something you build one decision at a time. It's in the choices you make when no one's looking, when it would be so easy to take the easy way out, to cut corners, to give up. But don't you keep going, you keep pushing, because that's what it takes. That's what it means to be disciplined. And yeah, you're going to have to make sacrifices. You're going to have to give up things you love, things that bring you comfort, things that make life easier. But that's the price you pay for success. That's the price you pay for being better, for being stronger, for being unstoppable. Because discipline isn't about living a comfortable life. It's about living a life that matters, a life that you can be proud of. But here's the thing, discipline doesn't mean you never feel pain, never feel sadness, never feel regret. It means you feel those things and you keep going anyway. It means you take that pain, that sadness, that regret, and you use it to fuel your fire. You use it to push yourself harder, to go further than you ever thought possible. You think you've made too many mistakes. You think you've screwed up too badly to turn things around. Think again, because it's not about how many times you fall. It's about how many times you get back up. It's about how many times you refuse to let your mistakes define. You refuse to let them hold you back. Discipline is about owning your mistakes, learning from them, and using them to make yourself better. So stop making excuses. Stop waiting for the perfect moment, the perfect opportunity, the perfect time. That time is now. The opportunity is now. You need to get up, get moving, get working, because tomorrow isn't guaranteed. All you have is right now, and what you do with this moment will determine everything. It'll determine whether you succeed or fail, whether you live or just exist, whether you become the person you want to be or the person you're afraid of becoming. And I'm not going to lie to you, it's going to be hard, it's going to be painful, it's going to take everything you've got and then some, but that's what it takes. That's the price you pay for greatness. And if you're not willing to pay that price, then you need to ask yourself if you really want it, if you really want to be better, to be stronger, to be unstoppable. Because discipline isn't just about working hard, it's about working smart. It's about knowing when to push and when to pull back, when to go all out and when to regroup. It's about finding that balance, that sweet spot where you're giving everything you've got without burning yourself out. And that's not easy. It takes practice, it takes time, but if you stick with it, if you commit to it, you'll get there. You'll find that place where you're in control, where you're the one calling the shots, where you're the one deciding how your life's going to go. But you have to start now. You can't wait. You can't keep putting it off, telling yourself that you'll start tomorrow or the next day or the day after. That because before you know it, tomorrow will be gone and you'll be left with nothing but regrets that you didn't start sooner, that you didn't push harder, that you didn't take the chance when you had. So don't wait, don't hesitate, get up, get moving, get working, discipline yourself like your life depends on it, because it does. It's the only thing that's going to get you where you want to go. It's the only thing that's going to save you from yourself. It's the only thing that's going to make you into the person you were meant to be. Discipline isn't a punishment, it's a gift. It's the key to unlocking your potential, to breaking free from the chains that are holding you back. It's the path to greatness, to success, to fulfillment, but it's a path that you have to choose every single day. It's a path that you have to walk one step at a time, even when it's hard, even when it hurts, even when you want to quit. So what's it going to be? Are you going to keep sitting there feeling sorry for yourself, making excuses, waiting for something to change? Or are you going to get up, take control, and make something happen? Are you going to let discipline be your guide, your strength, your shield against the darkness that's trying to consume you? Or are you going to let it beat you, break you, and leave you with nothing but regret? The choice is yours, but remember this: whatever you choose, you're going to have to live with. You're going to have to face the consequences of your decisions, your actions, your choices, and those consequences are going to be real. They're going to be serious. They're going to be hard, but if you choose discipline, if you choose to push through the pain, to endure the hardship, to fight for what you want, then those consequences are going to be worth it. They're going to be the price you pay for success, for greatness, for a life that you can be proud of. So make your choice, but make it now, because tomorrow isn't waiting for you. Tomorrow is coming, whether you're ready for it or not, and the only way you're going to be ready is if you start today, if you start now, if you make the decision to be disciplined, to be strong, to be unstoppable. That's how you win. That's how you succeed. That's how you become the person you were meant to be, and that's how you live a life without regret, without excuses, without hesitation. Discipline yourself, because no one else is going to do it for you.